Right, so here we are playing Tyranny. It's going to be interesting if it actually loads. It's been stuck on this screen for a little bit here. This is Bill Murphy, by the way, of MMORPG.com. Obviously, this is one of our not-so-MMO reviews. This is our Let's Plays. This is obviously a single-player computer RPG from Paradox Entertainment and Obsidian Entertainment.
For over 400 years, the armies of Kairos the Overlord have swept across the known world. All who stood against them fell before their might. Even the Archons, women and men of immense power, were forced to kneel, chained to the Overlord's will. Now Kairos' final conquest has come to our corner of the world, and two of the Overlord's armies compete for the honor of taking our lands. The elite disfavored, and the teeming horde of the Scarlet Chorus. The voices of Nerat, spymaster and archon of secrets, guides the fierce and undisciplined masses of the Scarlet Chorus. With each battle, the Scarlet Chorus grows stronger, as the defeated are given a simple choice: serve or die. Graven Ash, Archon of War and the Overlord's most loyal general, leads the disfavored. Though small in number, Kairos' ironclad legion has never met true defeat in open battle. Watching over the two generals is Tunon, the Adjudicator, Archon of Justice, eldest of Kairos' minions. Tunon brings Kairos' laws to newly conquered lands, aided by the Fatebinders, judges and executioners of the Overlord's laws. You were among the youngest of the court of Fatebinders when Kairos' armies came to our lands. How could we have known that the fate of thousands would rest in your hands?
Well, obviously, my hands are the shortest hands to put the fate of an entire world because I'm a gamer, and that means I'm the best. Well, there's my strange-looking naked man. We could do feminine too. We could try female. See, I can never actually fully roleplay as a woman. So how did I join Kairos' army? I was a pit fighter. I was a hunter. Deeply proud. For years you lived with these wild beast men. I like it. To face where soldiers came to dispense of the ravenous scavengers, finding a human amongst the wild tribe. It took me alive. Yeah, I'm going to be a hunter. I like that idea. There's lots of different... See, what they say about Tyranny is that it's supposed to be highly replayable based on many different things, not least of all of which is your character creation. So, Conquest. Select the Conquest option, which allows you to play through Kairos' Conquest of the Tiers, choosing how your character was involved in the invasion. This gives you the most control over the starting scene of the game. So Conquest or Kickstarter. Conquest, of course. We want to do the full experience. All right. Here we go.
All the world has fallen to Kairos, and now the Overlord's eye is on the Tiers, our home. The last corner of the world free of Kairos' reign. Two armies, the disfavored and the Scarlet Chorus, march south from the Northern Empire, the last realm to fall to Kairos a century prior. In the early days of 428, Kairos' armies arrive at the Gates of Judgment, the mountainous border that we Tiersmen so long believed unassailable. Unable to agree on a unified plan of defense, the various leaders of the Tiers sit and wait for each other to deal with the conquerors, until it's too late.
Whoops. Okay, during the conquest, you will decide your character's actions during Kairos' invasion of the Tiers, shaping the world through which you will adventure over the course of the game. Each choice you make affects your character and how major factions of the Tiers respond to you. Your decisions matter. Choose wisely. Interesting. So it's like a little strategic game? This is kind of cool. Okay. So the bastard city stood on the northern border between Kairos' empire and the Tiers, built upon a natural harbor, blah, 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 blah. Taking the city would send a message to the rest of the Tiers. Kairos is insurmountable. Select a map token to begin. Gates of Judgment. In the first major engagement of the war, Kairos' armies crossed the mountains and established a foothold. Both armies sent their forces to prepare the way. Gates of Judgment. The armies of Kairos took the battle to the Gates of Judgment, trumpeting the opening call of the conquest of the Tiers. The two armies brought their distinctive sense of order and chaos to the assault. You went to battle alongside the army whose approach best suited your strengths. I like the disfavored. Standing shield to shield with Kairos' ironclad elite, you advanced on the mercenary army and purchased by the nobles of the bastard city. The Legion wanted to send a message to the Tiers that superior breeding and disciplined training would win the day.
You are trapped in Vendrian's Well, with Kairos' armies and the Oathbreakers. The only way to survive is to fulfill the terms of the Overlord's edict
Shit.
in any way that you can.
That's gruesome. So there I am. That's me, green guy. This is your first visit to the world of Tyranny. Watch just to help you. Okay, yeah. Travel to this favorite. Dude, let's talk to you. Hey, lady.
I got him.
When I heard the avalanche, I feared the valley was sealed with you on the other side. Favorite battle of the dream card. Tyranny uses a possible real-time combat system. Because you will often manage more than one character at a time, it's good idea to pause the game, issue orders from soon. Okay, cool. Character can always perform basic attacks using their equipped weapon. Their fists fighting unarmed characters also have special abilities. Yep, typical stuff. All characters' abilities and spells can be accessed by selecting the category icon. Okay. Yep. Alright, all simple stuff. Friend and foe, parry, dodge, and endurance. Okay. Hit, grab, base, miss, each attack. Alright, a little bit different. Let's see here. So I'm gonna just go up to that guy. Start attacking him. Alright, so that's turn-based. We have thrust, slice. Okay, and then we have the Touch of Atrophy. And we also have this. Let's do that. He's gonna attack me first. Hit. And dead. That's one down. Check further along. Right? Whetstone and motion infection. Yeah, I could. So I can move through. I have 30 in athletics, don't I? Alright, good. Alright, let's do this. So we're gonna go up here. And we're gonna do 3. Curse of Atrophy here. Nice. I like how that's cool down. That's nice. I like that.
Will do.
Yep. I'm gonna die. I need... Hey, Bo, where'd she go? Let's talk to this guy. Help him. He said he's fine. Great. Alright, man. Nice. Companion Verse has joined you. So now I have two companions. Verse has joined you. Verse capable warrior, skilled in both melee and combat. Yep. You are now two characters in your party and both selected commands you issue will be with both party members. Right click on the AI button. Wait, what? Let's go with Blade Dancer. Save. Next. Next. She's got several stance abilities.
I'm not here to make friends.
Okay. And let's do that. Let's see what we got here. Burning Iron. Skewer.
Count.
Nice.
I can tell you didn't spend the conquest in a dip. I'm Verse, by the way. But there are more important things to take care of than introductions. Those Vendrian guard we killed didn't come alone. I guess the Vendrian guard are testing our strength in battle, learning how we perform before they organize a real offensive. That or they're really, really desperate to get beyond the mountains and couldn't wait until nightfall. Eager. I like that. Before we go, you might search among the remains of our fallen comrades. Wherever they're bound, I doubt they'll miss their boots, much less any rings or any useful iron they might be clutching.
Yeah, it's practical.
No reason to pity the fallen. Before long, we might wish we'd joined them here. But at least we'll enjoy heavy pockets and warm toes. For the voices of Narat!
Path. Don't engage them. We need to run. Oh, those two are dead. All right. So, companion combos. Yep. Wink and wink and wink. Didn't really work, but that's fine.
Useless.
I'll tear your skeleton out by your ass!
Did anybody else just hear her say that she's gonna tear his skeleton out by his ass? I think I heard.
Will do.
I just let this auto attack go. Go. And then two. Is that all of them? That's it. Come quick! We have a situation on the cliffside. They have the commander. Who's the guy? What? The loot? Okay, here we go. Hellox Tyrell, stow your weapons or we find out how long a man screams before hitting the ravine down below. Oh, he holds a disfavored officer. That's my officer. Skewer him! Do not worry for me. I can't read again. Raven Ash will protect. You heard the man. He plainly invited you to use that little blade of yours. What are you waiting for? Permission from your pimp? What? I'm Begood Firestone. My name should be known to you, and it should be an honorable one. Please give me life. Or your Tunan's envoy. Woohoo! If you will vouch for my safety, then I'll. His silence is halted by a spear thrust into his lung, leaping forward the moment Tyrell lowers his blade that his favorite soldiers slaughter the Oathbreaker. Damn right. Dazed but alive, Drass lets out a long sigh and struggles to his feet. I offered that man mercy, and you made a liar out of me. Let's be the good guy. but those mongrels require a firm hand. You can't be trusted, and my honor as dear to me as your sword is to you. Do not forget that a second time. The fault lies with the Oathbreaker for forcing our hand. Just clean up this mess. For pride of the North, do not disgrace me again. Let's do the sword thing. In favor with disfavor. Will not happen again. This is the best game ever. Alright, so is that me on the ground? No, there I am. Kairos be praised, the Oathbreaker fought with the rage of Karen himself. Thank you, Fatebinder. I thought today was my last. From the look of it, I guess they thought they swarmed the pass. Maybe one might make it out. We found a few scraps of parchment from the bodies. A handful of couple parchments. A student of letters such as yourself should be able to make sense of this. I have no time for this. Alright, let's examine the parchment. Let's not mock the guy for not being able to read. Parchments explain that Ventry and guards desire to overthrow Kairos' archons and rout the armies from the tiers. The pages aren't addressed to any specific reader, but rather openly invites all who remain loyal to the younger realms to gather at Ventry's well. They're writing more traitors to the fight. There we go. Well, look of it, we kept from slipping out of the valley. Whatever they hoped to accomplish, I think their plan died here. Archons are expecting you. When you're ready, leave by the gate to the southeast and follow the trails downslope for a few hours. You'll see the camp fires leagues away. Can't miss it. Archons. Hail, Fatebinder. Camp's up on the head. Don't mind us, just clear the gravel. Still don't understand what I've gone to find. I expect these are now disfavored lands. Happy giving the Legion a proper toll. Disfavored land. These warriors have a right to kill you. You should be more thankful given your listening to you speak. This is great. March your butt to Bastard City and plead your case before Tunon. Alright, so what's to discuss? We should kill this mongrel, and if the Fatebinder wishes to weigh on the matter, courtesy demands we listen. This is a disfavored matter, but I know the agents of the court do so love to throw their judgments around. Well, you could rob me now and have my supplies today, or you can leave me alive in fermented honey all year long. I even know a new family recipe's painkillers, healing droughts. Certainly. Okay. We should have the supplier intact. Curious, I was just hearing that a supply caravan in region's going missing. Lower 30. What a coincidence. Your family recipe wound pay smells like the Scarlet Fury's own concoction. Where'd you steal this? Do you take me for a fool? Those reagents are rare and hard, but are you sure you didn't steal them from Kairos' forces? I don't know what you're getting at. Oh, let's do this favor. It's a little bit up. Ah, he's gonna tell me everything. I love it. I did so. Oh, okay. So I found most everything out in the forest of the valley. I'd keep my head low when I heard sounds of combat. Then I'd take a look and grab whatever wasn't claimed by the first victors. So then you stole from the disfavored dead. Okay. I will return it. But this iron would have turned to trust and blah 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 blah. Disfavored are few in number. Is that not right? You need a man like me to gather up supplies that would otherwise go to waste. Disfavored will tolerate your presence, but you will pay them handsomely for such charity. See, now the disfavored they pretty much kill anybody. that is not helping them. Meanwhile, the Scarlet Fury or the Scarlet Chorus takes in people. So I'm going to try to play the Scarlet Chorus side while being part of the disfavored. Right. Cool.
Right.
Told me that you've come as a mediator. Considering the source, well, I can't help but feel I'm hearing half the story. So let's check it out. What's so special about you? Only that I could find you in Eddering ruins. Truthfully, I have picked you out of a crowd. You're the only one of us who hasn't spent the last few months in the stink of a Matani river. I like verse likes me. Nice. like the end of chapter 1. Stop our Let's Play after this.
Avalanches in the mountains now. The Tearsmen can barely count past 9. They have neither the capacity nor the cause to close off the mountain passes. Either way, that leaves the 2nd and 4th cohort trapped outside the valley.
Or it's the work of your perfidious Earthshakers. Only a fool would not suspect a traitorous Archon of poisoning the mind of his students with sedition. We would have killed the Earthshakers Guild for their master's treachery, but I'm sure you have some perfectly valid reason for allowing them to live as your pawns.
Hey, watch yourself. When these two get going, you don't want to get between them.
I always know you've run out of things to say when you resort to mocking my vassals. If we are to speak of treachery, why is it that my scouts see the Scarlet Chorus warriors defecting back to the Vendrian Guard? Your fearsome reputation has gone flaccid, for it seems you cannot control your soldiers, or perhaps you simply choose not to.
My lords, the Fatebinder has arrived. The disfavored commander raises her voice, trying with little success to speak over the Archons. Iron Marshal Arenos. Perhaps we could table this discussion and let Archons speak.
Speaking of strategic failures, who was it that insisted the valley would need only a token garrison? For some strange reason, we can't seem to recall which balding halfwit grossly underestimated the enemy. Thoughts?
And I thought you had left agents within these Tearsmen when they surrendered. Either you failed to see
Like
this
the
coming,
voice of Desmond.
or you knew and let it happen. Incompetent or in cahoots, either way, this mess has your filthy stink all over it.
We look forward to seeing you explain to Tunon why the Archon of War could not close the vice on this trivial little insurgency. When we are crowned the ruler of the Tears, we shall have this place renamed to Ash's Folly in your honor.
If I could trust the information I get from you and your conscripted mouth breathers, perhaps I'd order my cohorts around a bit more aggressively. But last time I trusted your all-clear report, my troops failed to come home.
He's getting mad.
Oh, Ash, old boy. If you're going to have a little sob every time one of your nieces or nephews dies to the Tearsmen, perhaps we should have Siren sing you some calming lullabies to help you cope with your grief.
Hold your tongue. I would not have you denigrate the honor of our fallen brethren. I'd be doing us all a favor if we cracked open that excuse for a head. Ooh. They bicker like children, do they not? The fifth eye's grating tenor pierces the tension in the tent, and all eyes land on the crimson spear. I meant only to say welcome. Welcome to our guest, the Fatebinder, and not a moment too soon.
Did I give you permission to speak? Welcome, Firestar. We have been eagerly anticipating your arrival. Perchance you bring another of Kairos' edicts to savage the enemy? My soldiers tell me you helped Commander Drotus on your way through Ettering. You honor the court with your selfless cooperation, for that is the sort of camaraderie that Kairos demands of us all. Modesty is your prerogative, but know that cooperation and goodwill have been rarities of late. You do your Lord Tunon a great honor by aiding your cousins in the disfavored.
No, don't mind us while you trade your gushing praise. We're sure the Fatebinder has come because our company lacks in small talk.
It seemed only yesterday you were proving your worth in battle, assisting my warriors in the siege of the bastard city. Now Kairos has chosen you for a second time to proclaim an edict. Tell us, good Fatebinder, what sort of punishment does the Overlord have in store for the Oathbreakers?
Order in honor of your competence and disarray. Oh, I just pissed them off.
The Overlord means to compel us into action. No doubt the avalanches and the mountains are part of this ultimatum. We must conquer the Earthbreakers or die in failure. There is no room for error, and no other way out of this valley alive. We'll need to advance across the Matami. We lose everything if we stand still. And we move to back up Plan Green. The Earthshakers didn't make it over the mountain in time. So we do this the hard way. Over the walls instead of through.
So, you found your backbone at last! Oh, we were worried past humiliations would make you soft, timid. That was a record for you, right? The baker's dozen lost in one sortie. If you had waited for the chorus reinforcements, maybe we'd have eyes and ears on the matter.
Alright, let's say it. Let's do number 2.
Daft. Only fools hate their lives enough to insult our intellect. But, our dear Binder, your invective is not without purpose. Each moment we waste, death by edict draws closer. Graven Ash, we leave you to tackle the river. The chorus will scour the outer valley.
So that is what it takes to get you to agree to a plan of action. The threat of death? You placed the Overlord in this position with your incessant arguments, but now we've actually agreed to do something. Kairos be praised.
Gain wrath from them both. So the Crescent Runners will be briefing him at a special once, okay? I will ensure the chorus stands ready to march. If the disfavored can take the river, the chorus has the manpower to secure the outer ring.
Our soldiers clamor for battle, and at last we shall have it. Verse, we command you to continue guarding the Fatebinder. Tunan's chosen is our honored guest, and must be shown our finest hospitality.
I won't let you down, boss. He'll get through the campaign in one piece, as long as he doesn't do anything too stupid.
Suit yourself, Fatebinder, the more you ignore us. So should I be talking with that guy? I mean, the voices guy seems kind of dickish.
The fool and his puppet are gone. Perhaps now I can hear myself think. Rarely do I question Kairos' judgment, but I will never understand why the voices of Narot is given such authority. I shudder to think what will become of us all should Tunon favor him in the end. Though the edict threatens the Scarlet Chorus just as it threatens us, I cannot shake the feeling that our allies will work against us. You've shown your worth in war, and your name has been known to the Legion since the very beginning of this long conquest. So I'd ask that you join us this one last time, to help us wrap up this last objective. If you wish to be counted amongst the glorious, speak with the Iron Marshal. She will direct the order of battle until we are ready for the final push into the Citadel.
Make sure to level up your MMO knowledge by visiting MMORPG.com, subscribing to our YouTube channel, and by following us on social media. To catch up on the week's biggest MMO news, watch our latest MMO FTW. And to see if there's a better MMO out there for you, watch one of our latest First Impressions videos. Thanks for watching.